Hey, welcome back everybody. It's your host, the Truth Buster, and it's still August 18th, 2015. I have an article here dated August 12th from All News Pipeline, and it's titled "Chilling. New warning goes out to America. Soon, very soon, you will see." And it's written by Stefan Stanford. As talk of treason in America fills the air, it is shared in much more detail in an upcoming story on A&P. We take a look at a sobering news story excerpted from below, from The Blaze, and several other stories in which we learn of a brand new warning coming from a pro-Islamic State hacking group to America, and especially to members of the U.S. government and military. And you can find the article on theblaze.com. Stories August 8th or August 12, 2015. Soon. Telling us that they spy on U.S. soldiers and their families, just like America spies on Muslims. The dire threat warns that ISIS soldiers don't need to attack at a military base or secured buildings. They can just attack our soldiers in their homes. You will see when U.S. military and government personnel start getting beheaded in their homes. Just like they spy on the Muslims, we're spying on them, watching their employees, watching their soldiers, recording their movements, and taking their location information to pass it on to the soldiers of the Islamic State. They have no security, just like their employees and military personnel have no OPSPEC. They are people who like to brag and boast, and this is to our advantage. The brothers don't need to attack them in military bases or secured buildings. They can now just turn up in their houses, their homes. This is war. What did you expect? You think you can bomb the Islamic State and we won't do anything back to you? Soon. You'll see very soon. When it's exactly what could be expected to be seen soon, the member replied, "You'll see when U.S. military and government personnel start getting beheaded in their homes." The Pentagon is apparently well aware of the ISIS hack, and had this to say: We are aware of the report, but cannot confirm credibility at this time," a Pentagon spokesman told The Blaze, adding, "The safety of our service members is always a primary concern." Well, that's a bunch of shit, because when you go to a military base, and this falls back to the jihadist bastard that went and killed some of our service brothers in arms. But if you go to a base, military personnel is disarmed on the base. You go to a recruiting center, they're disarmed. So this little rhetoric from the Pentagon is bullshit. The threatening message that introduced the list of the purported U.S. service members and the personnel information, including home and email addresses, and it also shows a screenshot in the article of what I just said right there. With ISIS previously warning that they would one day raise the ISIS flag at the White House. And this is a headline from theweek.com. Speed reads 448499/ISIS raised flag at the White House. While the former director of the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency claims that the Obama administration made a willful decision to allow ISIS to rise. And that came out of mainstream news. So thank you, you bastard. And that bastard is Obama. As the power, according to a newly declassified document, we see Americans giving up their own lives to join the terrorist organization. More and more, including this young Mississippi couple, who plan on taking their honeymoon together to the Middle East to join ISIS. Only a day after, the pro-ISIS hackers allegedly posted the addresses and passwords of U.S. military personnel online. And this is going back to what the Blaze wrote. The article is titled, "Strike at Your Necks, Pro-Islamic State hackers can claim to post addresses, passwords of U.S. military personnel, and vow to strike at the necks of their adversaries." We also learned from Shobat.com that a major ISIS leader has sent out a chilling message to the Islamic world: kill any Christians you can find. Lord save us. Please. Give us the strength to fight. ISIS leader sends out this message to the Islamic world: kill any Christians you can find. Christians can be easily found. You can use anything, for example, a car video. The process. ISIS spokesman Abu Karima Indonesi put out this message to the other terrorists: kill any Salbis, Christians you can find. Salbis can be easily found. You can use anything. For example, a car. Process your target. The bigger the better. But if it's difficult, it's more important in jihad to simplify and do it sooner. Video the process. Run them over while passing. Since all of this is now happening in such a short period, we also need to take a look at the recent story from the Washington Standard, in which we were given more proof that Christians are systematically being purged from the U.S. military, telling us that Bible-believing Christians have no place at all in Barack Obama's military. We have to ask, is this more proof that Obama will soon use non-Christian military members to round up anyone who would stand against him and the plans he has for his new America? Below from the Washington Standard. If you are a Bible-believing Christian, there is no place for you in Barack Obama's version of the U.S. military. Christians, service members all over the nation are being disciplined for reading their Bibles, talking about their faith publicly, and encouraging others to live a moral lifestyle. And just saying the name of Jesus at the wrong place and the wrong time while serving in the military is enough to spark a national controversy. We live at a time when political correctness in America is widely out of control, and thanks to the Obama, U.S. military has become one of the most politically incorrect institutions in our society. Things have gotten so bad that dozens of top officers that don't agree with Obama's views have been forced out of the military in recent years. And that number is 260 top-ranking generals have been disbanded because they don't want to go with a bastard's bullshit. Wake up. Come on. Please. For yourself, for your family. Snap out of it. Get it through your head. Obama wants to kill nobody that is not Muslim. Come on. What's it gonna take? Is it gonna take for someone to be killed right in front of you? Someone going to your church and blowing it up? Let's say ISIS decides to go to a Wednesday night prayer meeting. and there's 30, 40 people in there, and they gonna kill them all. Is that what it's gonna take? Don't let it come to that. He wants to kill everybody. That will not go along with his plans. The plans of the New World Order, the path of destruction. You know, I want a future for my kids. But it breaks my heart because I know they're not going to have one. Things are spiraling so fast. I have hope that they will. And I pray that they will. But you have all of this I have to cover. And that's just from a week. Some even from today. I have 15 articles here. Just from today's date on it. We got Jade Hill.
You all right?
Yes. That went to a California town, undetected. Okay, back to the. I'm sorry. The U.S. military is being transformed to an overtly anti-Christian institution, and for those of us that are Christians, is a very chilling development. Since he has been in the White House, Barack Obama has consistently slammed Bible-believing Christians. Obviously, he considers them to be among his chief political enemies. He barely tries to hide his animosity for them. We saw another example of this just recently. Consider what Obama, who is on record saying, this is from Obama. On record. His own words. We are no longer a Christian nation. And who never votes on the Islamic identity of murders or the Christian identity of their victims, and who ignored a recent UN session on Christian persecution he had to say about Christians at the Easter prayer breakfast on Easter. I do reflect on that as a Christian I'm supposed to love. And I have to say that sometimes when I listen to less than loving expressions by Christians, I get concerned. I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. Don't you get it? Our lives, everybody's lives are in danger every day. That's all I have for now. Wake up, please. Be safe, prepare, God bless.